Oh, hey. So Ryan, I found out something very interesting today. Well, it was actually yesterday.
Mhm.
It makes sense, but and this is something we all can learn from. This is something I didn't even see. You hear me?
Yep.
Now, I have figured it out and connected the dots. I remember Melanie came to me and she said, Shanita told me, no, and I heard her too. Shanita said to Melanie before, she was like, Mom, it's like you're being brainwashed. She told her mama that randomly. Um, Cause like when I was gone and stuff, her mom was like, "No, I'm not watching The Walking Dead." Giotto said, that's off, off. Uh, that's
Off
not.
limit.
Yeah, that's not going to be happening. Especially after my brother got shot in the head. I didn't want to hear nothing, zero zip about The Walking Dead. That was the king of don't mention it at all. Directly offensive. Um, but just in general, it's people ripping each other's limbs and bloody and gory, and anybody loving violence, Jehovah's Souls hates. So
Right.
in any form. But um, the what she picked up from that, I mean, when she told her mom, she like, Mom, it's like Giotto's brainwashing you because she sees that her family had changed. Now, Victoria and Shanita, they, and Melanie, they didn't grow up Jehovah's Witnesses.
Right.
So, and I had to connect the dots too. I knew about it, but I didn't like connect the dots. Um, we was having a family study the other day, and what's it? Melanie pointed out. She said, "Yeah, but God. I mean, God views the way marriage is the only way you divorce is, um, somebody dies or somebody fornicates." And I was like, I was like, yeah, I was like, that's a good point. And she said, yeah, but what about the people who's beating on people? I said, you know, I said, well, I said, these rules are for Christians. These rules aren't for people who are not Christians. If you're a Christian, you would look at who you're about to marry very well and use intelligence and scan that person and and see if he's spiritual, and then you'll marry that person. And I said, for the world to apply this, just this one thing alone will cause chaos because everything else is not connected with being applied. So they would not be blessed. Just because you apply one Bible point in your life doesn't mean you're going to be blessed. You're still going to suffer chaos. Now you're probably thinking like, okay, what's this got to do with Shanita, right?
Mhm.
And what dots connected with me is Shanita, like before. I mean, after after her mom was with me, I cut out. And, we had Bible study and we progressed, and
Right.
there was no Halloween, no more. There was no more birthdays. There was no more Christmas. There's no talking nasty. Like Shanita, different times I had to like tell her like she would like that's some good pussy in wet. Like she would talk like that, and when I heard her in my house, and I told them before they even came in this house, like the first time I said this is a Christian household. You guys understand this, right? And they were like, mm-hmm, yep, we're Christians, yep. And I was like, okay. I was like, I'm just letting you know, this is a Christian household. We practice being Christian in the house. We don't pretend. And so when she came in this house, um, you know, I got on her about like no cussing. You got to clean up after yourself, and you cannot watch any bad shows that goes against what's holy. that goes against God. Like, I don't know if you know about the anime show Blue Exorcist.
Yeah, Blue Exorcist.
Yeah, see, she likes that. She likes the, you know, demons and all that stuff, fighting and all that, and the blood and the anime, um, like that. And I'm like, no, that's not. So anytime she would watch a show